Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. We don't have anything on the calendar today, which is, I suppose, good, because I have been messing that up anyway. Now, the spirits are very displeased, and I said we were going to go to the skull mine today, and we still may, or we may go to the normal mine. I am not sure, but one thing we have to do is we have to go back to Aurora Vineyard. I was supposed to go yesterday. I completely space cadetted out on that one. I know. It's not like me to forget to do something. But I want to go check that out. Hey, the stone is, it's for a, oh, how do I get in there, I wonder? The stone is for a cosmetic project. Whereas with this, I'm pretty interested to know what's going on at Aurora Farm. Aurora Vineyard. So let's go ahead and check that out. And then we'll assess what we're going to do about going to get stone, which dungeon we're going to go to, etc., etc. I did, however, get some suggestions for when, if we do head that direction. Oh my, look at them. Oh, I didn't know they, did it in real time. That's adorable. Let's go ahead and harvest these onions, I guess. We'll get down there to the vineyard in just a second. Because Rasmodius' house is along the way, and I wanted to get this moving anyway. Because obviously we're going to kind of relocate this whole bad boy, so that our Junimo hut will be a little more useful. I've never had one of these before, so it's just so cute to me that they actually walk around and do this stuff. Is those... Oh, they are. They're close enough. Okay. Can I talk to you guys? No? Nothing? Oh, here, let me... Whoops. Let me, I think we'll sort of slot it in right here. Oh my god, they're having a strobe light dance over there. Okay. Let's take those parsnips. Okay, so not bad. Oh, and that shows us the entirety of what they pick. Okay. So not bad. I definitely think that's going to come in quite handy. Like I said, I'm new to it, but thus far, it is pretty cool. I like it. But without further ado, let's go on down to Aurora Vineyard and also go by Rasmodius' house and see about relocating our Junimo hut. And we'll leave all the various things we have to do on the farm for later, because we'll be back here at some point, obviously. So, I thought, I was like, I should really make that fish taco that I said I was going to make like 2 weeks ago. I forgot about that as well. But I was thinking about it, and this is the last video I'm going to record before I am 35. And, I don't know everyone's age, obviously, that watches these videos, but I know a few of you, and we have a good swath of people, as far as, age range goes. And I was kind of wondering, actually, you can tell me to shut up and it's none of my business, or just not reply, I guess would be the more polite way. But I was wondering, and this is maybe a bit much for a YouTube comment, but I was kind of curious, how you guys, if you're older than 35, how you've looked back on that time in your life. And if you're younger than 35, what you think it'll be like, right? And I only say this because, I sort of consider, I think I said this on stream, or did I say this in the video? I don't remember, but I sort of consider 35 to be the age when, you're no longer, young, that's relative. I would say I'm no longer young. I'm officially middle-aged, right? That's the way I think of it. Oh wait, let's see here. There was battle in woods long ago. Yes, there was. You find old sharp sticks. I did. I thought you said there was going to be something else going on here, Apples. Oh, here, you can have a cheese. This is a good gift. Makes Apples happy. Apples, you make me happy. You're just adorable. I thought you said something was supposed to be going down. There's going to be changes. The next day. Guess we need to give him more time. Well, that's no problem. But yeah, so I know that, well, we've talked about, I've kind of always said that, I've treated my body like I was gonna get a new one, which I don't think is an uncommon sentiment for, you know, I don't think that's not an uncommon sentiment for people, obviously, but especially, you know, those with any bit of mental health, you know, unmedicated and untreated mental health issues. I think we can all kind of understand that. But point is you know, if you would have asked me at 20 what I thought about 35, I probably would have said, I don't know, I probably would have said I'd be lucky to see it. And, you know, not that I'm happy about it, but I did a pretty good job of almost achieving that. You know, I've put myself through a lot, and hopefully coming out on the better end of it now. But, you know, I know a lot of people, they always say that, well, obviously hindsight is 20/20, right? And we look back at times of strife, and a lot of times feel nostalgic about it. You know, those times of great adversity. A lot of times are some of your most fond memories, right? We've talked about this before as well. But I know a lot of people say that, you know, looking back on it, they were miserable in their 20s, but they did a lot of new things, and it's exciting, right? And then in their 30s, they feel like they're starting to get a grip on how to, like, be an adult, how to be a human, right? I'm still waiting on that. But, you know, and then you have people in their 50s and 60s say that, no, their 40s is when they really started to, you know, get the hang of living. You know, and things like that. So I don't know, I wonder if any of you have anything to say about that. And again, you really don't have to. It's fine. I understand it's personal stuff, but I don't know, I'm curious. Aging is something that it is one of the few things that all of us do. It's something we all experience. It's something that, you know, we all eventually have an opinion on. And, you know, not everyone goes about it the same way. Some people, I know they have, you know, the term aging gracefully. And I don't even necessarily mean that. I just mean that, you know, we all have different outlooks on it. Just even strictly based on, you know, where we've come from, you know, how we got here. You know, to some people, I mean, hell, I'm sure you probably know someone in your life that, high school was the greatest time of their life. You know what I mean? And, they sort of, for lack of a better word, they sort of peaked then, and, they look back on that super fondly. And I can legitimately say no one in my life, feels that way. You know, no one looks back at, their teens and is, longing for those days. You know, sorry about that. That was my take your pills alarm. I already did it. Calm down. Here we go. But you know, I will say that, like, I don't look at my 20s very terribly fondly, if I'm being honest. It's not like a time that I feel great about, but it's a time of such, you know, everything's new, so there's that. But I definitely feel like in my 30s, more things have happened for me, to me, and because of me than that are positive than probably ever have in my life. So I don't know. It's very interesting. Aging, like I said, it's something we all do, but it's a strange process, because no matter what anyone tells you about it, you could be talking to someone in their 80s, and most of us, for whatever reason, and I know there's some philosophical outlooks on this, but we as humans seem to believe, no matter what, despite all the evidence to the contrary, that it'll never happen to us, you know, and we will well, I'm never gonna die, you know what I mean? And we sort of get lost in that. So, I don't know, it's interesting, you know, to be something that everyone shares, yet no one seems to be able to wrap their heads around. So anyway, that's neither here nor there, but if you have anything to say on that, I would love to hear it. But speaking of never gonna die, I was having a lot of thoughts of death today, much like Barbie. And I was getting real dark in there, not like in a dangerous way, just in a oh my god, we have 3 dinosaur eggs tonight? That is wonderful. Well, let's get one of them rock and rollin'. And, oh, never mind, that's the feed bin, Sid. You know how things work. But yeah, I was starting to get really down on my head, and I was listening to music. I was at work, and I was like, you know what? We gotta switch this up. I'm gonna put on a band that always cheers me up and gets me moving around and dancing. It'll be fun, right? But right as I went to do that, Goodbye to a World by Porter Robinson came on. And if you can't tell by the name of that song, it's not a happy song, but ooh baby, it's good. So I had this like dilemma, like, you know the meme of the guy, like there's like 2 buttons and he doesn't know which one to press. That was like me today. I was like, oh, do I switch it or do I listen to this? Well, long story short, I listened to it, and I tried not to let it get me too sad, and I held on because I knew that right after I was going to switch it over and I was going to listen to the band Cake, which if you have not listened to, I swear I have talked about them on the channel before. But I absolutely love this band. Cake is just the greatest. I don't know. I don't even know why I have so much love for them, beyond the fact that it's just, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe them. They're, you know, they're like, I don't know, they're just campy, and I love it, and it's great. So anyway, I switched over, and I was listening to those guys, and quite honestly, I had intended, this is when I was at work, so I had just all kinds of energy, right? I was like, tonight, I am gonna just make as many Cake references as I can. I'm just gonna drop names of their songs and stuff like that all night when I record. But quite honestly, I just it was gonna be too much, and I realized that. I mean, I don't even know if anyone would get it, but it was funny to me. But oh well. Anyway, let me let's get rid of these vegetables. There we go. Let me sort a few things out. I'll be right back. Okay, well, it is damn near 8 o'clock, so, we're just gonna have to go to the mine another day. Like I said, I really want to know what's happening with Aurora Vineyard, and then we go there and nothing's happening, and that was a little bit upsetting. But I will say, let's go on up here, and we'll keep working on this area. I couldn't quit thinking about this area at work and what I wanted to do with it. And I had the idea to make a wooden fence near the entrance. And then I was thinking about maybe letting it, you know, kind of decay and get broken. I don't know. We'll see if it looks cool. I'm not sure. But I want to have a well here, like I said. It was suggested that maybe we do apiaries and things like that, but I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do in that regard. But I'm very excited to have our little Zen Garden. Should be super nice. There we go. I do want to get rid of all these trees, though. Whoops. Oh, there we go. That'll get us in there. So I'm going to try and kind of plan out, hoe out a little bit of an area, mark out where I want to put the well, things like this, just so I know, like, how many flowers to buy, because I am just going to make this a field of flowers, which I think will be super nice. I've never really done that. I never really messed with flowers in general in this game. I was just like, well, you know, I don't sell them for much, so I just never did it. There we go. Not that I'm a crazy capitalist man in this game, but, you know, like I said, I have either, I don't know, I don't usually try as many things as we do in this playthrough. Normally I'm just like, okay, you know, do the things you like, you know, like fishing and things like that, and that's about it. So, where do we want our well? I think the well would be great, like sort of right in this patch that already looks like it should have one. So like, I'm not going to actually hoe the whole area. Oh, why can't I hit that area? That's interesting. That's strange. I wonder if they'll allow us to put a well right there. So I know the well is a 3x3. So I was thinking put that there. And then I was thinking we could put a statue in the middle of each plot of flowers. But I want to leave an area that there's like a walkway up to it. So they would be starting off to the sides of the well. But I kind of want them offset. You know what I mean? So that'd be like right there would be one of them. So in case you're having a hard time picturing what I'm talking about, this 3x3 area, that where I'm getting rid of, that will be the wells spot. And then we'll have a path going in the area between those, right? And then I'll just there'll be statues with a group of flowers around each, and this is going to radiate all around the well, and they're going to be like that because then we can do this and water them all. And just have a little path that kind of follows this out, and I was going to put a fence right here, sort of block it off, just make it seem sort of more like a little secret garden, right? That's the plan, at least. I think it'll be pretty, but we'll see. Excuse me, Jeffrey. Always taking up the space. Okay. Let me sort a few more things out, and then we'll get to bed. Man, this day flew by. Oh crap! It's getting late. We're gonna skip the weather. Gotta get in bed. Come on, there we go. Okay. Jeez, well that day absolutely flew by, and we do have a few things to take off of our to-do list. Obviously, move the Junimo hut and fill the pickle jars. We can go ahead and get rid of that, but I am afraid that it's gonna tick over, and we're gonna pass out in our bed again. I really, really, really don't want to do that. But yeah, like I said, this day really flew by. So I'm sorry. It feels, like I got nothing done. I didn't get to talk to you guys about anything I wanted to, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm kind of just amped up. My birthday's tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm just gonna chill for myself real quick. I try not to do this. I know people are always telling me I should post stuff and put ads up and tell people to subscribe, which does that ever really work? I don't know. All those things, but like I said, I'm bad at that stuff, but it is my birthday tomorrow. Obviously, we're taking it off because it's a Sunday. So when I talk to you on Monday, I'll be a fresh-faced 35-year-old, and I'm very excited. But as a reminder, we're starting the Scumbag Joja run tomorrow, for real. And that's going to be at 9 p.m. There's a link in the description. There's links on the Discord. If you're not a member of the Discord, there's a link to that in the description. But yeah, I'd really love to see anyone who is even remotely interested or just not doing anything else pop over. You don't have to type. You don't have to speak. If you just want to chill, it's just nice seeing the numbers go up and know that, I'm having a little personal Joja party for my birthday. Either way, next time I talk to you one way or the other, I'll be 35. And like I said, if you have any fun insights to aging and growing, feel free to leave them in the comments. I would love to read it. But if not, that's all good as well. Until Monday, be good to each other. I will talk to you then. Good night.